So now we're going to talk about the three foundational principles of Fit Follow-Up. So the system is built around these principles. Number one, don't look now, but your bucket is leaking. Number two, everyone needs a little push. And number three, only simple tasks get done. So don't look now, but your bucket is leaking. I think as gym owners with 15 million things on our plate and trying to keep track of usually 200, 300, 400 people at a time, we can all relate to this. The unfortunate thing is that instead of leaking water, we are usually leaking money. So we specifically here are referring to all the different places along the customer journey that someone can get lost along the way. So number one would be lost leads. These would be people who contact your gym for more information, but they never upsell, they never book an orientation if you run those. Lost prospects, so people who maybe book an orientation, but then they no-show. They never actually come in for their first workout. They maybe come to one workout and then you never see them again and you don't follow up with them, so you're definitely never seeing them again, or they never book a consult. And then we also have lost members. So we all have those members who are actively engaged but not getting results, and MIA. Those are both cancellations waiting to happen. They could be suspended. They could have their payment balance, and all of these different scenarios require a little different follow-up.
So principle number two is that everyone needs a little push. So, you know, people that come to your gym have a commitment to improve their health, improve their fitness, but there's a lot going on in their lives that can get in the way of that commitment. And so every individual needs a little bit of a push at the right time to move them down that path so they don't get distracted and fall off. So really this helps you serve your customers better by giving them that little bit of push exactly when they need it.
And then finally, only simple tasks get done. So I think we all can relate to the overwhelm that comes with trying to keep track of where everyone is in the process. Is this a person who just contacted you and needs more info? Is this a person who booked orientation and you just need to be sure they get there? Is this a current member who hasn't been to the gym for 3 weeks? You're constantly switching back and forth and trying to keep track of who's where, what's going on, and still provide a level of personalization. And if it's overwhelming for us as business owners, you can guarantee that it's 10 times as overwhelming for your staff. I'm going to assume that you have a higher level skill set than your staff, which is why you are the boss and they are the employees. So the thing that I realized was if I ever wanted my staff to be able to consistently execute the type of high level follow-up that I wanted 100% of people coming into the gym to get, I had to make it crystal clear exactly what they needed to do with each person at the right time. And I had to take all of that like tracking and trying to figure out and keep track of it out of it so they could just focus on being on the phone, sending out the text, and actually executing on the follow-up. So Fit Follow-Up is designed to systematically keep track of where each prospect and member is in their journey to fitness so that they never get lost. Predetermine the right message at the right time to nudge each prospect and member based on where they are in their journey. And then number three, break all staff activities down into simple tasks with easy to follow instructions for each one. So the demonstration, just to give you guys a little bit of a peek behind the scenes of how all this works. Fit Follow-Up is designed to cover basically any stage of the entire customer journey. So you've got a place to put everyone and they are being spoken to in a way that is relevant and timely to exactly where they are in the process. So we've got these different buckets that you see here: long-term nurture for people who contact you but haven't come in yet, lead to member to convert people who are coming in to new members. We've got past promo nurture for people who come in and try the gym and don't join, member love so that you can be keeping track of where each of your current full paying members is in the process, And then you've got an area to manage suspensions, billing issues, attendance accountability, and then past member reactivation as well. So the way that it works, the entire system is designed to help you massively and consistently follow up at every stage in the process. So getting people to book orientation if you do them, attend orientation, get to their first workout, book a consult. We only push consults on people if they haven't signed. If they already have, they're going to start to get all of this nurture once their membership begins. We've got nurture sequences tailored to their specific promo. We've got stuff designed to cover ClassPass, drop-ins, walk-ins, Groupons, free trials, and LBOs. In each of those places, they're going to get indoctrination emails that explain to them who you are, why your gym is amazing, health, nutrition, and mindset emails, which are a little bit different for signed and not signed. If they've already signed up, all of those emails are going to reinforce what a good decision they made to continue on. If they haven't signed, we're going to push all of the results that they could be getting if they join as a member. Social proof and testimonials, requests for reviews and referrals, retail product information and education. Basically everything you need to be talking to your people about on a consistent basis, but most of us don't have the time and energy to juggle all those balls. And then we have past promo sequence with a very, very effective Hail Mary offer. We've got member retention to keep your current members engaged in the gym with check-ins, helpful member information, milestone gifts, a referral program, review requests, 4 times a year satisfaction surveys that go out done for you, MIA follow-up, billing issues follow-up, and follow-up to manage suspended members. So kind of the whole shebang. So going back to that concept of simple tasks, here is an example of a task that your admin or your manager would get. They would put someone into the system and indicate that that person was a walk-in or had requested more info, and they're going to start to get this series of tasks to call and follow up with that person. And we then have the emails. So these are a couple of examples of the emails. There are over 200 done for you pre-written emails in the sequence. They're very good. I wrote them all myself. And so this one on the left, they're excited to meet you. This is an email that is pushing them to sign up for orientation. We put in a link for them to self-schedule and show you how to set that up. But we also tell them, you know, give us your phone number and we can call and help you to get scheduled. Here are some helpful things you need to know about orientation. Number 2, the results speak for themselves. The one in the middle is an example of a social proof email that would go out to a promo client who hasn't yet signed for a membership, showing them the types of results that they can get when they continue on. And then the one on the right is an example of a retail email that's going to highlight the retail that you carry in the gym and talk to your members about why they should buy it.
So you also get a dashboard so that you can tell at a glance what's going on with your follow-up. So you can look at your daily stats and weekly stats, how many orientations, consultations have been scheduled, and how many how people have showed for those, how many new members have signed. You can look at the specific, all the tasks that the system assigns, and you can see how well your staff is doing keeping up with those tasks. Ideally, you want to see that the tasks that are due are 0. That tells you that everything that should be done is getting done, and you have incredible peace of mind when you can see that every day, or actually it's real time. So you can see it every moment of every day. And then some key sales statistics on how many people have attended orientations, if you run those, how many sales consultations have been scheduled, how many people have been in the first workout, sales consultations held, new contacts, new leads into the system, and how many people have signed. So, you know, we've built this system so that everything is dialed in, and it makes it really simple. And if you have a system that dials everything in like this, it is incredibly simple. It's a little bit like having a combination to the safe. But unless you have all the complete system with all those details, it's incredibly hard to crack the safe without the combination. So this the system really gives you that exact combination to make all this follow-up simple.
without very much work on your part. We do a lot of work to customize the system, so you are responsible for getting us the information we need to customize it. But this is literally like flipping a switch in your business and having like an incredible follow-up system where you know without a shadow of a doubt that everyone, once people are in this, we call it the Hotel California. It's like once they're in, they can't get out, and they're going to continue to receive follow-up from you until they buy or die. So how to reach out. If this seems like something that would be beneficial to you in your business, and you want to know if we have a fit, you can go to bookachatwithemily.com, and we'll set up a time to talk to you one-on-one and see if this is something that would be a fit for your gym. So what you get with the Fit Follow-Up system, you are going to get the comprehensive Fit Follow-Up system built for you. We provide staff training. We're going to do a strategy call and a lunch call. And a lot of times we're able to make some improvements offline in people's businesses that help them get better results with that as well. Next day email support. And then our monthly fees fall into 3 categories. So our base level is $497. Our most popular package is the $997 a month. And then if you require a very high level of customization, you have multiple gyms, or you basically want us to rebuild this from the ground up for you, then that starts at $25,000 a month. And we do have discounts available for annual contracts if you sign up and pay in full for the year. And if you don't see results in 60 days, you simply cancel. So there's no long-term contracts or agreements or anything like that. We really believe that this system will produce immediate and substantial results in your business. And if it doesn't, we want you to cancel. So conditions for having a chat with us: you can afford at least the monthly minimum fee of $497 a month. You're getting at least 50 leads per month. This system is not designed to solve lead generation. There are lots of other amazing options for that, gym launch being one of them, but you need to have enough leads coming in the door to where you're struggling to manage them without a system in place. And you also need to offer a transformational boot camp, and ideally you want to dramatically grow your business and do it with a little bit less headache and less stress. So